We need to start holding people accountable. The police keep you from opening your businesses. We have to hold them accountable. The mayor tries to shut down your right to worship and assemble. We need to hold them accountable. Uh, the government, one role of the government, federal government, can call martial law to enforce the Congress, the constitutional rights. And I mean, we're pretty much at martial law anyway. We should probably have Trump do that and declare a new damn election because I don't trust these people at all. I don't. And it's if I'm going to be under the boot of the government, I'd rather be under the boot of the government voting for a new government than under the boot of the government until the boot of the government decide until this bullshit government decides to take the boot off my neck. I just I I wish we weren't here, but here we are and here we stay. And like I said at the last of the couple of podcasts, the party's getting started and it's time for you to move with the future. It's time for you to like stock up on ammo, learn how to use firearms and weapons, um, pay attention, be civil defiant. If they shut down your business, keep opening it up and opening it up and opening it up. Learn how to use your weapons, like go to the range, learn how to shoot them, learn to be proficient, be willing to use them if the government gets violent, and force your rights. Force the government to do the right thing. The government in the history of government has never like voluntarily given up these type of powers. So if we keep giving these type of powers, it's just going to get worse. We're going to have to take them back, and it's going to be easier. The less powers we give them, the easier it is going to be taken back. So we should probably take it back now until they keep because they keep getting more powers, and we shouldn't let them keep getting more powers. We need to like put our foot down and take it back right now. We're getting the illusion of security. We're not even getting secure, like I was saying in the other one. Like you give up a little bit of essential liberty for a little bit of security. You deserve neither and get you don't deserve either and you get neither. Like that's just how it is. Because they're not going to care about you because now they have power and they don't have to care about you. And then it's going to get to a point where people have nothing left to lose and they're going to explode and we're going to be at war again. This country has been, like I said in the last one too, this country's been at war for nearly 4 damn centuries straight. It's time to stop this. It's time to hold our government accountable. It's time to be the fourth part of the government, the fourth branch of the government again. It's time to focus on politics from the bottom up. It's time to hold people in politics from the bottom up accountable. It's time to hold yourselves accountable for your lack of participation and your lack of holding people accountable. I blame you. I blame me. I blame her. We have the power to fix it. We have the power to change. We have all the power. If we don't give the government the consent of governing anymore, they're not official government. And right now, nobody gives a damn about the government. We do not care. Like the Congress doesn't care about this omnibus spending bill, and left, right, middle, sideways. We all think that's utter garbage bill. Like if you damn near universally don't like that thing and Congress doesn't give a fuck, they're going to do it anyway. They obviously not representing us, are they? They obviously don't care what we think. So why should we care what they think? Open your business. Go outside without a mask. Assemble. Visit your family on these holidays. I mean, if you're really afraid of this stupid ass virus, you're free to not do that. But stop forcing people to live under the boot of the government or under the boot of fear. Be civilly defiant, but willing to be violently defiant in defense of yourself. Defense of others. Don't go on the offense, but be willing to defend. Because if you're not willing to put up, if you're not going to sacrifice and you're not going to defend and you're not going to risk it all, you're going to lose it all. I'm just saying. I really, like, I don't know how else to tell you, like, how else to explain that to you. If you're not willing to risk it, it works the same in anything, business. You invest, like, stock market. You only make money based on the amount of money you're willing to risk in stocks. It works in life. You only get out of what you're willing to risk out of it. Go big or go home. So like, if you go into a job and it has a risk assessment of, we say the risk assessment goes from 1 to 10, a risk of 1 to 10. If you're doing a job and the risk is 2, and it pays you $3.75, you're only getting $3.75 an hour for that risk of 2. But if you take a job that's at risk of 10 and they're paying $50 an hour, it's because it's directly proportional to the level of risk you're willing to take. It's directly proportional to the amount of time and work you're willing to sacrifice. It works, your rights work the same way. If you're not willing to sacrifice all that is necessary to keep and defend them, you're going to lose them. And we already have. We're not free. You are not free. The Constitution is Swiss cheese. You do not have the right to assemble. They're arresting you for it. You do not have freedom of expression. They're arresting you for it. You're getting banned off of Twitter and YouTube. You don't have the freedom of thing. Police are no longer, they're like keeping you from opening your business. You don't have the freedom to run a business. They're keeping you from opening your business, so they're basically troops quartered in your home. You don't have free. They're not even allowing you to go into these meetings, so you have no due process. They're closing courts, and they're not. You don't have any of your rights now. So it's time to stand up and take them back. Carry a gun. Risk the breaking the law in your state. Risk that felony for your right. Open your business. Risk that fine for your right. Go outside without a mask and assemble. Risk that law for your right. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. It's the only way we're going to unfuck this mess. Only way we're going to restore our freedom. That's the only way we're going to restore our rights. And it's the only way we're going to fix our government. We need to sacrifice, and we need to work from the bottom up. To vote them all out. Don't just vote out or replace the guys at the top and think things are going to change. Vote them all the way out. The guys at the top have been changing for 10 years, 20 years, but the same governor has been running your state. It's not, he's part of that problem. Like the left voted in Biden. He's been in the government for 40-something years. 45 years, probably, maybe even more. He's part of the problem. You don't like Donald Trump? Fine. Joe Biden is still part of the problem. Vote for Joe Jorgensen. Write your own name in. Write in Mickey Mouse. Just you got to hold people accountable, take responsibility, and work from the bottom up. I'm just saying. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.